Don't no woman in this world come to a motherfucker, especially you niggas, especially black folk. Don't no black person come to the next black person, especially if they doing good or looking good, and say, man, you know what? He got a drinking problem. He don't wear cologne. But he's handsome in the face. But he don't have a car. He still live with his sister. All of this shit is wrong with him. But I just want to fuck him so bad. I'm gonna change his life and I'm gonna take him to Jamaica. Black men do that to women every day. She got 3 kids. Her ass fat, but she don't got no car. She live with her cousin, but her cousin gonna watch the kids this weekend, and she said she gonna go to Jamaica with me, and she got a fat ass.
I'm done with it.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition? Phone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these 3 lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, with the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh, bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, bro. I need a PS5.
My nigga.
I feel like homie head should be normal. I have friends that I'll just go over to their house because I want to show off a little bit, and then on the way out, I'll dap them up and act like nothing happened, and we'll just talk like we're homies, because we are.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, you're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you. He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
You know what I love to see? I love to see when the ex leaves and does everything that I asked them to do for somebody else. That just makes me know that I wasn't the issue. It was you. And you realized you was the issue, but you was so goddamn prideful on changing your ways. You rather had changed your partner and then try to be better for them. That's cool. Listen, God works in mysterious ways, and maybe that was a blessing for me. Maybe that's a blessing for them. However, it brings me peace to know that I was right.
What kind of shit is that?
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
He ain't lying.
What's up, y'all? It's Caddy West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Now, I must say I appreciate y'all tuning in to me on this late night. I usually don't post this late, you know, just on the strength. But hey, things happen from time to time. But anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Plus, you know what I'm saying? Most of y'all probably ain't going to watch this live anyway. Shout out to RPG, the replay gang. Now, of course, we got XL Pro, the moderator with the most, coming through. He says like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So you already know how I do. I go straight to the script. Well, not straight to the script, but straight to the facts, because there is no script. You know what I'm saying? We do this shit off the dome here. With that being said, we're going to discuss the main topic at hand. And I must say, there's not much video commentary, about it or anything like that. Not even really much information. We don't really know who this woman is. We don't even know who the young boy, aka the young man, is either. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it a bit. Now, of course, from what it says right here, it appears that a 26-year-old woman is seen dating a 16-year-old.
What kind of shit is that?
Now, of course, for her not to be in jail or anything like that, it's pretty obvious that she lives in a state where the legal age of consent is 16.
Emotional damage.
Now, yes, a lot of people, I know that there's a lot of people from the East Coast, from the, northern East Coast, maybe a lot of fellas, a lot of my viewers are probably in California as well. But, y'all might not know this, but in other states, 16 is is seen as a legal adult. Now, I know that y'all might not like that, but it is what it is. All you have to do is just look up the age of consent in the United States. You'd be quite surprised to find out that this situation here that she has with this young man is more than likely legal. Now, what I kind of find ironic about this is, it is known that in the Black community that it is frowned upon when Black men date other younger women. But then what's ironic is a woman who's about 26, almost 30, could date a 16-year-old boy, and you don't really hear much about anything from the communitah. It's almost as if, women could do no bad, and, if they do it, it's one thing, and, he's lucky. And yes, as a 16-year-old boy who's dealing with other 16, 17, 18-year-old women or girls or, whatever you want to call it, ladies, they're more prone to not want to get married, not want to get pregnant and not want to give them that much box and stuff. And now he's dealing with a 26-year-old who's trying to love bomb him. Now, more than likely, this kid is probably not using a rubber, smashing this woman. And if he ever gets her pregnant, I would always definitely advise for the mother or the father, or not even that. At this point, if he is in the state of, Georgia, where, 16 is considered an adult, then he needs to go ahead and make sure he get a paternity on that kid if he ever gets her pregnant. Because, let's be real. We all know that women tend to like dating older men. So for her to date such a young guy, there is a reason for that. That's not by design. She's not dating him because, he's so mature. Yes, you might think that he's cute, whatnot, but she's not picking him for a maturity level. She probably picked him because he's younger. He's 10 years younger than her. And he could easily be manipulated by the pussy and by the fact that, she might have a little car. Maybe she got a little place to stay. I bet you a fat sack that this chick, if you look at her, yes, I ain't gonna front. She is somewhat attractive. But I bet you a fat sack of dough that she is definitely, and then without a shadow of doubt, she's definitely a 1 or 2 time baby mama, bro.
Emotional damage.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Just the way she's standing in that pose, I could tell that she had a kid at least once. She at least had a kid. She at least had at least 1 kid and 1 early termination, bro. Best believe that.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Because ain't no way that, there's men who's like 30 in their 40s and they're dealing with a woman who want to ask them, a lot of these men, a lot of the reason why men are kind of sick of dating is because, let's just be real. When you date women, most women are dating you out of financial need. Not really because they're interested in you. The reason why you can tell that they're dating for you financially need and not for just dating you is because, they don't want to go on coffee dates. They don't want to go mountain, they don't want to go hiking. They don't want to go to the beach. They don't want to have a picnic. They want you to basically spend money on dates. That way you can show that you have, I guess, money in circulation to the point that they could just go ahead and try to use you later. With that being said, the reason why I went to the whole diatribe is because we have this woman who's doing the exact opposite, who's basically dealing with a guy, a young man who's 16 years old, who damn well ain't got no money for no dates, no nothing. So all these things that these women ask about dudes paying their bills, she's showing the opposite by dealing with this younger dude. And it's obvious because she's obviously getting something else from this younger dude, what she can't get from other men her age. Obviously, other men, in her area probably know that she's already ran through. I already know that she's a 304. You can look at her and tell that she's a 304. And the only dude who's dumb enough to go ahead and wife her and be, proud to be with her is a 16-year-old man, and it's no fault to him, but it's the truth, bro. It's the truth. Now, I'm the only one I seen made a video about this. But I'm sure I'm not the only one who's seen this on Instagram, but you don't see any black women talking about how, she's taking advantage of him or how he's, how he's grooming him. When it is literally grooming. But guess what? It's legal because I guess wherever they are in Louisiana or Georgia, I guess it's okay. But, we don't hear the outcry about it. But guess what? You'll still hear, when they bring up Marcus Houston's marriage to the 18-year-old, they'll still keep bringing that up. But this is okay.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Shit crazy.
Some of y'all say he go too hard. It ain't that bad. Oh, yes, it is. Now you see.
You have cooned so bad that they damn near need to put your face in the dictionary next to the word coon.
I'm going to hospitalize you coons because I care about you. The Dr. Papa Mental Health Hospital for coons.
Okay. What else I got for y'all? What else do I got? Oh, a skit. Definitely got a skit. So I played this in the beginning, but I'm gonna play it for y'all again, for y'all ninjas in the back.
Going? I work third shift, so is there any way when you reset my court date?
In this world, come to a mother, especially you niggas, especially black folk. Don't know black person, come to the next black person, especially if they doing good or looking good, and say, man, you know what? He got a drinking problem. He don't wear cologne. But he's handsome in the face. But he don't have a car. He still live with his sister. All of this shit is wrong with him. But I just want to fuck him so bad. I'm gonna change his life and I'm gonna take him to Jamaica. Black men do that to women every day. She got 3 kids. Her ass fat, but she don't got no car. She live with her cousin, but her cousin gonna watch the kids this weekend, and she said she gonna go to Jamaica with me, and she got a fat ass. Is that not the truth?
Nah, you're right. I give you that.
So therefore, men need to step up as men on the requirements of what they allow and what they accept and what is okay.
Right. Yo, Sauce Walker ain't telling no lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I necessarily agree to all his music or whatever shit he be talking about or whatever. But Sauce Walker has spoken the fact that, you know, Coach Greg Adams and a lot of brothers have been talking about how black men, we're willing to accept just about anything, and we're willing to give the woman a world just for a piece of peace leave, even though she ain't really worth it. Now, XL Pro says sauce. Right. Sauce Walker definitely got the sauce. He's telling them real. And that's something that he probably didn't really expect because, yo, I ain't not surprised because Sauce Walker, you know what I'm saying, he is supposed to be like a blood or whatever in like Broward or Miami, you know. He's from South Florida, and it's crazy because, you know, he's saying, I mean, I'm quite sure that baby mamas, you know, with multiple baby daddies are the ones listening to his shit. But guess what? He taking a stand for the black man. Salute to him for that, you know. I mean, you know, not a lot of brothers, you know, in a community are gonna make that stance. Now, what else I got for y'all? Well, we got something from that Fugazi podcast, and I'm gonna just run it real quick. Even though I kind of feel that, even though I ain't gonna lie, the Fugazi podcast, there are parts of it I like. I just don't like how, I ain't gonna lie, the host, like, he be saying some real red pill shit, but when he had that debate with Antoine Daniels, I really didn't appreciate that. As a matter of fact, we're probably gonna talk about that probably this week too.
They're supposed to provide for a woman. So when a woman already has everything,
Oh, that's when they feel intimidated.
That's when they feel intimidated.
That man isn't intimidated by a woman like you. He's annoyed by a woman like you. Because a man doesn't want to date another man. He wants to date a woman. So let's flip it so it makes sense and pay attention, right? A woman like you that's independent boss babe, she took on characteristic traits of a man, like being non-agreeable, being assertive, and being dominant, which is all A-type personality traits, which is naturally masculine traits. So when a woman takes on that trait, it's like, ew, you're like a man now. So it's annoying. It's not intimidating. Now let's flip it. Let's say if you got with a man and he was very flamboyant and he didn't have any ambition and he was very group like he was a yes man. He had no backbone. Would you feel intimidated by that man?
No.
If he was checkmate. Wait, stop it.
Gotcha, bitch.
So yeah, it was actually kind of ironic about that. Not even ironic. Yeah, well, not ironic, but the irony is that, you know, women go around here bragging about things that don't attract men. Like women say, oh, I got my own car, I got my own crib. That's only going to attract a guy who doesn't have his shit together. Because, I mean, I can honestly say that when a girl tells me she has her own car and her own crib, the only thing I really think of, to be honest with you, I don't think of, oh, well, you know, she's a better girlfriend to be with. At that point, when she tells me she got her own car and she got her own crib, I'm like, okay, well, I guess we got somewhere else alternate to fuck. You know, she ain't got to come over here for us to fuck. Or I ain't got to go pick her up and bring her back over here to fuck. So that's cool. But, you know, as far as me getting with a girl or getting with a woman, that'll be the last thing on my mind. Other things that'll be important to me was, you know, whether she listens, you know, whether she's agreeable, whether she's, you know, fun to be with, whether I could see myself with this woman for 5 to 10 plus years. Those are the things that really matter. Not whether a bitch got her own crib and apartment. All she's doing is being an adult. Plus, the only person who, like I said, is going to be attracted to that are homosexual ass ninjas. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to sugarcoat that shit.
Emotional damage.
Now, you know, I don't know if y'all have been seeing too, but women are starting to kind of have a clash with themselves. And there's a clash between younger women an older woman. And before I go any further, XL Pro says Houston, Texas. So what? Oh, Sauce Walker's from Houston, Texas? Okay. I must be thinking about Sada Baby. I think Sada Baby's from Miami. XL Pro also says cooperation, peace, and femininity. Don't doubt, right? Because if a girl's feminine and sweet and she's taking care of you, that'll just make you work harder. Here's the thing. Let's be real. A man would be willing to work 60 plus hours to take care of a woman who is that woman that he wants. So when women say that men are lazy and stuff like that, what they're referring to are the men who don't have to work to go get with them. The Pookies and the Ray Rays, the dudes who just, all he had to do is just show up. Those are guys who are lazy because they don't have to do anything to get with her. But, women, they only recognize and correlate, the bad situation that they have with the guys that they like. They never take into consideration, the average brother. And that's okay too, because, I believe every dog has his day. And when average brothers step their game up, they remember this. So, unfortunately, older men could, older black women could talk about how, black men needs to do this and black men needs to do that. But when black men do this and do that, then the same older black women are mad when he decides to get a younger white woman. Shit crazy.
Young gals think us older women are trying to compete with them. Listen, a lie don't care who tell it. We have been there and done that and have the laugh lines to prove it. See, when it comes to getting older, it's not about competing. It's about reaping the blessings, being able to take a nap when you want to, getting ready to retire, empty nesting. Not having to worry about cooking all day for kids or running behind children. Listen, getting older is a blessing. We know exactly what we want and exactly how to get it. And we can tell you how to get here too, if you listen. So all you young ladies, don't worry. We're not chasing behind you. We too busy enjoying the view from the top. If you are aging gracefully, you're not worried about what somebody else is doing. So younger ladies, embrace the journey of your youth. Embrace getting older. It only gets better. Okay, you're going to enjoy it once you get here. Listen, unless you don't want to get here. I'm just saying. There's always other options.
Yo, I ain't saying that I got the fattest crib or I got the nicest shit in the world. But yo, that place that she has is empty as fuck. She don't sound like she got much shit up in there at all, bro.
You ain't lying.
Retire? Retire from what? Girl, you know damn well you still work at motherfucking Walmart. You know what I'm saying? You probably assistant manager or some shit. Retire? Girl, your house sound emptier than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You probably trying the best. You're trying your best to hold on to what you got here. Shit, you could barely take care of your little outfit. You look like your little saggy titties want to jump out of it. And the truth is, looking from the top, girl. I don't even know what to even say to that.
It's an evil world we live in.
Black women, you have a 26% chance of getting married in your entire lifetime. It doesn't matter if you marry out of your race. It doesn't matter if you marry same sex. You have a very small chance of getting married. Ooh. Number two, up to 40%, I said 40%, of the kids that's tested is not the man's kid. That is a fact. Emotional damage. We're saying 40% of kids that's tested is not the man's child. So any woman that want to get up there and dispute that is insane. Third, women, stop acting like your stuff don't stink. You are no better in these marriages. You keep saying what men do, what men got to do, but what are you doing for these men? As a matter of fact, the men that you complain about, you raised them. I don't mean generational wise. I mean just gender wise. We're raising the type of men that we complain about.
I agree with her wholeheartedly. Everything that she just said was right and exact.
Nope.
So this is what I'm going to do on this page. I'm going to show more love to.
Yeah, all right. This is my show. You know what I'm saying? But, this is my show. Okay. You got enough coverage. But yo, sister ain't telling no lie. You know what I'm saying? All facts. All facts. Now, I don't know if y'all seen where the brother man, there's a older brother, and he is, well, I won't say an older brother, but, I'd say a middle-aged brother, about 30, 40. And he basically went to a court Zoom meeting or a Zoom court date on a suspended license, and he's driving during the court session. Mind you, the judge from that session, he's back again. And yo, he's like a hang 'em high judge too, because look, he don't play. Check this out.
What are you trying to tell me?
I work third shift, so is there any way when you reset my court date, it could be 1 p.m. or after? I still need it to be Zoom because I'm Ubering to work. But I've been on Zoom court since 9 this morning after getting off work at 7 this
Okay,
morning.
and I've been here since 8:30. So
You
I
also
can't.
didn't
I
work
got
till 7 in the
50 calls.
morning.
Ma'am, I don't think. You know what? Here's what we'll do. I'm going to adjourn this. She needs to appear in person. Zoom is a privilege.
I don't have a way, so that's not going to happen.
Oh, it better, or I'll come get you.
If I don't have a way, what are you going to do?
Probable cause conference is adjourned to August 1st, 2024, 9 a.m. in person. Well, she left. I said what I got to say.
I'll let her. Thank you.
Okay, and you'll let her know. Those people with the lights show up. That's for her. Down for me. What are you telling?
Yo, he didn't have no time for that bullshit. See, here's the thing. You can just tell from how he talk that he is, he's from, you can just tell he's from the hood. Yeah, he might speak proper and, he might carry himself decently, but he has enough experience either from the hood or just from growing up around other, people like him that he wasn't even going to talk any sense out of her. Once, he mentioned, because see, the thing is, he was trying to relate to her because, she was complaining about, being on this thing from 7 o'clock in the morning on the Zoom thing, waiting since 7 o'clock in the morning. Or he'd say she's been waiting since 9 and she had to work since 7 in the morning. I mean, yeah, he did say he had to be there at 8:30. And yeah, maybe he didn't have to work the night before, like you, independent woman. But he was trying to be a little bit nice to you and just kind of say that, hey, I had to be up here early in the morning too. All she had to do was just, be a little nicer. But she basically just told him like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you got to do. You didn't have to be here working in the morning. And his ass was on her quick. Let's run that back again. Fuck it.
Down for me. What are you trying to tell me?
I work third shift, so is there any way when you reset my court date, it could be 1 p.m. or after? I still need it to be Zoom because I'm Ubering to work. But I've been on Zoom court since 9 this morning after getting off work at 7 this morning.
Okay, and I've been here since 8:30. So
you
I
also
can't.
didn't work till 7 in the morning.
Ma'am, I don't think. You know what? Here's what we'll do. I'm going to adjourn this. She needs to appear in person. Zoom is a privilege.
I don't have a way, so that's not going to happen.
Oh, it better, or I'll come get you.
If I don't have a way, what are you going to do?
Probable cause conference is adjourned to August 1st, 2024, 9 a.m. in person. Well, she left. I said what I got to say.
I'll let her. Thank you.
Okay, and you'll let her know. Those people with the lights show up. That's for her. Down for me. What are you telling?
Emotional damage.
Hey, hang on, high judge. She ain't playing with her, bro. He ain't playing. Now, we always bring up about how, dating, saying nowadays is a dumpster fire. With that being said, listen to what this chick got to say. Kind of similar to what the coffee chick was saying.
As soon as he starts making comments like, oh, you bougie, huh? Or even just like really subtle comments about like the price of things, especially the price of anything that you need for your maintenance, like your nails. If he's shocked by the cost of like your hair, of like your upkeep, your makeup, just leave. Run! If you date this guy long term, he is going to try to scrimp and save on everything. He's going to be like, why don't you go for the Kirkland version and save money, honey? You don't want to be around that like cheap energy, that money saving energy. It is going to put you in your struggle mindset and you're going to be so resentful and so annoyed. Definitely not worth it.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
See, what's ironic is the woman who talked like this, they didn't even have a Kirkland man. As a matter of fact, they didn't even have any man.
Emotional damage.
Maybe, girl, you might be Asian and all that, and everybody who know me know, what I'm saying, I used to mess with some Asian girls back in the day and stuff, and they still be looking good, but I'm sorry, baby, you gotta be a little more than just an Asian, what I'm saying, for me to be persuaded, baby. You got this white tee on and stuff. And then, like, you seem really, really Americanized. I don't know. Give me a ling-ling. I don't need a feminist, bro.
If you got a girl, drop her.
Now, okay, what else I got going on? Oh, okay. What's this here?
Men say they like natural hair. They're not just saying natural hair as in afro.
Yeah, what black men say they like and what they actually like are two totally different things. Yeah, they might say they like black women in their natural state, but they're still scrolling on Instagram, checking out those women with the BBLs, long claws, and 30-inch weave. So answer this question. Who has the most DMs? The black women in their natural state or the Nicki Minaj wannabes? And another thing. When black men say they like natural hair, they're talking about liking certain curl patterns. They like looser textured hair, for the most part, rather than kinky, curly textured hair. You can tell what black men like based on what they give the most attention to.
Yo. Nope. All right, we're going to play this video. I'm going to break it down.
When black men say they like natural hair, they're not just saying natural hair as in afro.
Yeah, what black men say they like and what they actually like are two totally different things.
So my question is, where are we getting this from? Are we getting this from, see, here's the thing. Let's just be real. All men are attracted to the Nicki Minaj types. All men, here's the thing. Most men are attracted to most women. I'm going to be honest with you. Even with a woman who we don't think is that great looking, there's going to be a man who's attracted to her. With that being said, what she's referring to is not that black men in a whole do not want to date, regular or average type of black women. No, they're referring to the black men who are on the top of the totem pole. They're referring to the 10, 20% of men who get the woman. That's what they're referring to. Because let's just be real. When you bring up Nicki Minaj, you're obviously talking about a scammer, dope boy, drug dealer, a basketball player, some type of athlete. Because ain't no average brother really caring about him in Nicki Minaj type. Even though an average brother or a square brother would date a Nicki Minaj or he'll fuck with a Nicki Minaj. Here's the thing. That same average brother, we like black women with dreads or a little curly afro or braids and, maybe they perm their own hair. We do all the time. But the truth is the men that they're referring to is not the man like me and you. It's the men that they aspire to want to be with. It's the men who are on these pages. Not even so much the fans, because guess what? They notice that these women have fans, but it's not the fans that they're referring to. They're referring to the type of men that they see with Nicki Minaj type of girls. That's kind of why these girls want to go get weaves and want to go get BBLs too. There's a certain type of man that they after.
Yeah, they might say they like black women in their natural state, but they're still scrolling on Instagram, checking out those women with the BBLs, long claws, and 30-inch weave. So answer this question. Who has the most DMs?
Well, hold on. Let's look at her response.
The black women in their natural state or the Nicki Minaj wannabes?
See, she looks at her side, I guess basically trying to say that the Nicki Minaj wannabes get more play. But yo, have y'all looked at some of these comments in the comment section? Yes, there's a lot of thirsty men, but there's a lot of women who are co-signing this too. There's a lot of women who are following these pages as well. If you look at these pages with these girls, a lot of women are following these women, a lot of following these Nicki Minaj looking likes and influencers. And what's also crazy is, we don't know who's getting the most likes. But let's just be real. Those Nicki Minaj, fake claws, BBL'd up women are usually monetized. So they usually have sponsors and stuff like that. And let's just be real. They have their ass showing off. So guess what? All men are going to look at it. That doesn't mean that all men want that. But guess what? This same woman wouldn't even deal with a dude who was going 50-50.
And another thing. When black men say they like natural hair, they're talking about liking certain curl patterns. They like looser textured hair for the most part.
I mean, that's not saying that we don't like women with curly hair or mixed mulatto women, but we like black women who have dreads or, have their hair natural or laid down. We like this too. But like I said, the men who are okay with a woman who are, who have regular 4C hair, unfortunately, those women do not want to get with those guys who like that. As we know, 80% of men, 70% of men are invisible to women any motherfucking way. So when they're saying these guys like certain curl patterns, what they're referring to is that basketball player, that scammer ninja, that drug dealer dude who would go get that mixed mulatto looking chick and still be with her. That's what they're basing it off of. They're not basing it. It's not like she went on the street, asked brothers like me and you whether we like, her type or other types. No, they're going off of what they see on social media. Crazy. And then they try to put it on us as if it was our fault.
Rather than kinky, curly textured hair. You can tell what black men like based on what they give the most attention to.
Nope. But like I said, it's the black man that they like. This is what they're paying attention to, not the average black man. Here go a little comedy, but induce with a little bit of reality.
Whoa, hold on. What we got here?
What are you doing?
No, what were you doing?
Who was that man on the camera? Nobody. Nobody?
I look stupid to you?
Nobody who was balls deep in your pussy.
Y'all damn near became one.
But who was holding the camera?
You was making all them noises on video. Now you quiet?
Oh my God. It was Dwayne, wasn't it?
Oh.
He knows you're fucking other men? Just let it go.
Not only that, he's the one recruiting them.
Dwayne, what's up? How'd you find me? I read on your profile that you work out 5 days a week.
The fuck?
And you work downtown, so I put 2 and 2 together.
You a freaky ass detective.
You gotta keep that cock strong, huh?
Nigga, what?
Yeah,
Fast forward. He gets aroused by loaning out his wife's coochie. Look at this.
So how was it?
Whoa, slow down.
Did you fuck him?
Yes.
This is a sick individual here.
Was that his cum?
Yes.
So sticky.
What?
You drove home with another man's cum in your panties for me?
I did.
This type of horny should be illegal. She trying to comprehend what the fuck is happening.
Hey, having a good time?
This nigga's freakier than him? Unreal.
Taking it all in.
How long have you been part of the lifestyle?
The 69 conglomerates.
This part of
Oh, are you getting initiated tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you. What about you?
Oh, I'm getting ready to get castrated.
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Well, that's the thing. As a man who has been in the lifestyle myself, I could definitely say that there's a lot of cuckery and fuckery that goes on. You know, even though I've been in a lifestyle, I was never really the one, and I got a lot of flack for this. You know, I wasn't the one who's going to bring my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, with me to no party that could get smashed on by another dude. Now, you know, it's one thing if I go there with a friend and she does something, because I ain't my girl and I ain't my bitch. But I could never see why another dude will seek pleasure from his woman getting banged out by another motherfucking dude, bro.
What kind of shit is that?
But best believe if you vote for Kamala Harris, you know what I'm saying, you're essentially being a cuck, because Kamala Harris ain't gonna do nothing for your ass. And guess what? After you done voted for Kamala, all these sisters is gonna go and fuck with another dude, and they're gonna have your ass in a corner jerking your fucking meat.
Get to the chopper!
XO Pro says, you know what I'm saying, nailed it. Yeah, man, we ain't falling for these hoes. But yeah, but that cuck shit is a woman's, you know, I guess that's what they like, but fuck what they like, because guess what? Bitches don't even know what they like. Because even though these chicks be with these cucks, guess what? They never stay with these dudes long term. Even if they do get to get digged down by another dude, eventually their natural instinct of wanting to have a conqueror always gets the best of them. And that's one thing I noticed, that being in a dark side. Shout out to Coach Craig Adams. That's one thing I noticed on the dark side is even them girls who get with those cucks, it rarely lasts, because they still need a masculine man around them. Just like even those studs and even those lesbian chicks, they still come through for some dick, because guess what? Even if they want to go act like a dude, even though they're a girl, or they want to lick down a girl because she's another girl, they still need that masculine energy, bro. It's funny. Check this out.
I'll do anything. I'll do whatever it takes to.
Hello.
How you doing?
What?
I said, how y'all doing?
Nothing.
Curly hair.
Yes, curly hair.
Yeah, how old is she?
20.
You 20? Can she, you understand me?
She doesn't really understand me. Est-ce que je comprends anglais ou pas? Oui. She understand and I understand too.
Oh, she's single?
Yes.
Tell her I said she beautiful. She look good.
Elle est trop belle. Ah, merci.
Do she got Snapchat? I like her face. She beautiful.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right, hold on.
Ah non, mais il m'a donné le son. Il est trop beau par contre. You're pretty.
Thank you.
Tu sais, il a 20 ans.
Yeah.
Look. Her sister.
I still like, no, I like her.
You like her?
Yeah.
Choose your character.
Two.
Fuck it. Hey.
I don't give a fuck if they were real.
Yo, he didn't know what to do, bro. He didn't know what to do. I ain't gonna front.
You sell it's all bullshit. All of it.
I don't know. That was tough because they was both looking good. I would have to see their body. I would say the body will probably be the deciding factor out of this. I don't know. Shit, to be honest, they could really be twins damn near. It is that one is from far away, one has straight hair, the other one has curly hair. But if you look at them, you can damn near tell that they're sisters. Shit, you just gotta rock with the one who's feeling you, bruh. Or push gonna shove, if you fucking manage, fuck them both. As much as that might not be the best thing, and you know, I'm not advising anyone to fuck with someone else's sibling, because that's kind of fucked up. But I'm just speaking real. Women will still be attracted to you even if you fuck their sister. Don't ask me how I know. Just know, I know.
Perfect.
All right. So, okay, I got a few more minutes with y'all. We could do the power hour. I don't know if I played this, but we can play it now.
Out there that will walk away from a good man talking about, oh, he wanted to go half on rent. He wanted to go half on facts. Like, you know how fatuous and inane that is to say he wanted to go half? First of all, you are responsible for 100% of your life as an adult. 100% of your problems, 100% of your bills, 100% of your stress. And you mean to tell me you had a man right there like, I'll take half of that from you. And you was like, that ain't good enough. I want you to take it all. I don't want to have no responsibility as an adult. And that is financial abuse, and that is feminine manipulation and abuse.
Facts. Facts. He ain't lying. I think the next thing I have up is going to be a skit, I believe. But it's still funny, you know what I'm saying? You know, we could do skits up in here. I'm just letting you know the first time. I'm just letting you know. There's going to be a skit.
That's all. Okay. Well, if you want to get to know me, how about you pay my rent? Can you do that? Okay, you can't pay my rent. All right, it's giving DCE, and I definitely don't got time for that.
Now, what the hell is DCE?
Dry coochie energy, and that's what it looked like you working with, all right? And I ain't got time for all that shit.
That's right, black man. Know your worth.
You right, black man, because I'm not finna stand for this, all right?
Mm-hmm. Facts. Run that back.
Trying to get to know you, that's all.
Okay. Well, if you want to get to know me, how about you pay my rent? Can you do that? Okay, you can't pay my rent. All right, it's giving DCE, and I definitely don't got time for that.
Now, what the hell is DCE?
Dry coochie energy, and that's what it looked like you working with, all right? And I ain't got time for all that shit.
That's right, black man. Know your worth.
You right, black man, because I'm not finna stand for this, all right?
When he said, black man, know your worth, was that Donald Trump?
I want to say I shouldn't have did that. It was disrespectful. You lucky I ain't brother. Your cousins. Like, come on. Come on, baby. Meet me somewhere. If you want to go ahead and you want to put some dirty laundry out there, tag me in it. Let me join it. Let's give them a show together. I don't need sympathy. Because guess what? I did what I did. 7, 8 months from now, it'll be a baby. And guess what? You're either going to be here or you're not. Nobody's forcing nothing. But this baby is coming. I'm not getting up. I'm not doing none of it. Because guess what? It really is what it is. It is. How do you got your dad coming here taking our trash? Like, why do your dad have to play the role that you're supposed to play?
Imagine being betrayed like that. And then seeing the person online showing no remorse at all. They just don't care. Unreal. I hope he just takes care of the kids that he does have with her and move on.
Fuck.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Shit. My daddy go fuck my bitch and get her pregnant. That's his bitch now. The fuck? Why wouldn't he be taking out the trash? Why wouldn't he be taking responsibility? Shit. Ain't that his grandchildren? Shit. He could have them motherfuckers too. Shit, those are his grandchildren. What are you gonna do? Turn his back on his own grandchildren? But I don't want no parts of that bitch. Ooh, she fucking. Yo. With wives and baby mamas like that, who needs enemies?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Right. But the manosphere is bad. The manosphere don't want people to be in relationships. Don't cry now. Don't cry now.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Emotional damage.
Well, if you would have made sure that you got pregnant by a man who either stuck around or you would have kept the child away from the dad just to get extra child support payments or them child supports and get all that wick, maybe he'll be around to put some fires to that child. And guess what? The child wouldn't even try you like that in the first place. But obviously, the kid's probably big enough to whip your ass, but he don't whip you. What he did was he tore up the fucking place. You know what I'm saying? Which probably costs more than just whooping your ass at this point. But, yep. Well, if you have a boy who's going to a man and he wasn't taught by a man, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get Peter Pan. Straight up.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Well, I got a few more minutes with y'all. What else I got?
Hey, cheers, guys.
Sheesh.
Hey, cheers, guys.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, he cold-blooded for that, bro. And he's just as, I would say that will probably one level. The only thing that's beating this right here was when the dude took his homeboy's mama out on a date to his restaurant that he worked at. That's the only thing that topped this shit. Straight up. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we don't go. All right, what I thought.
Struggling? I can't suck your dick with pride. I can't. Come on, bro. Like, how you want a woman who's fighting for survival to be. If I'm fighting for survival, there's no way I can be submissive. It's no way those two could go. If I'm fighting to live, if I'm fighting to create a life for my children, if I'm fighting every day to provide, if I'm fighting every day to do everything. It's no way I could come home and just curl up and just open my legs and love on you and just massage your shoulders, take your shoes off for you, cook you dinner, suck your dick. And like, you want me to do that with pride? It's no way I can do it with pride. It's no way I can do it with pride.
If you got a girl, drop her.
What did you consider surviving? See, here's the thing. They believe if you ask them to contribute half of the rent, then that means they're surviving. But yet, if you was nowhere to be paying around, she'd be paying 100% of that all by herself.
You ain't lying.
But just because they have you here to complain, they're going to complain. And, unfortunately, that's why a lot of, sisters in the communitah, saying they're losing and they're missing out because they're not even willing to. See, they're not willing to at least, here's the thing. For every situation, there's a give and take. A lot of these rappers, when you look at their careers, unfortunately, a lot of them signed into 360 deals, maybe because they didn't have a father or they didn't have a lawyer or anybody of responsibility to help them look over a contract. With that being said, some of them, maybe took deals that was less favorable, but that's because they wanted to at least get out there and put out their music. Once they got out there and put on the music, then they start maybe taking on advantage of endorsements, maybe being like Drake. And now, they have their own record artists and their own record label, something to, finance more money just to kind of get in the door. What that means is it's called sacrifice. Sometimes people want to look at the value of something before it even has that value. You cannot make an invention and just assume that, someone should just pay you $1 million. I mean, I guess you could sell a patent, but even, burnt myself. But anyway, long story short is, even, in a case such as that, I mean, I kind of lost my train of thought because I fucking burnt the shit out of myself with this damn lighter. Anyway, long story short is, they're not willing to let anyone walk back to sacrifice. They're not willing to lose a little bit to win big, because even if here's the thing, truth be told, even if you go 50-50 with women, there ain't no such thing as 50-50, because guess what? All she's going to do is she go, all right, let's just say you have a girl and your rent is, I don't know, $2,000. You're paying $1,000, she's paying $1,000, right? You know what's going to happen? She's going to be short some time. And guess what? She's going to want you to fill a tank. And guess what? You're going to fill up her tank in her car. That's going to be about $50 to $60. She's going to ask you for a little bit of money so you go get her hair done. So that's going to be another $100, $200 peeled off of what you have for the month. Then she might need to get her nails done. Oh, let's not forget. Just because y'all live together doesn't mean that y'all ain't going to go out on dates. So guess what? Now you're still taking her out on dates as if you're fucking a new girl, except this is just a new girl. This is the same girl that you're fucking every other night or whatever, right? So these same chicks will consider that struggling, even though they could be by themselves and paying 100% of that shit. Shit. Yeah. So once again, it's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you're feeling this shit, I'm out of here. Gone.